Content creator pros and cons. Oh, in 2024, where we at, y'all? Are we making any money? Y'all, I'm telling you, just watching all these other content creators out here, it has me like, do I want to make more money or do I want to play it safe and keep my mind? Okay, so y'all know a lot has been going on in content creator industries, and it is a market for it, and everyone loves it. By the way, welcome to Lovely J Podcast. I'm Coco, and I'm here to talk to y'all a little bit. Now, true enough, I'm a content creator, and I have been a content creator since since they let black people be able to afford a computer. That's how long I've been a content creator, which was in the early 90s. I started out writing for Yahoo and earning commissions and things from that company, Yahoo.com. I was one of the contributing writers, and they finally got where they would pay us for our writings. And that's how I got started out. And then I started doing podcasting. I've been doing all this now roughly around 15 to 20 years in all, total in all. And I can tell you, I have not yet to become a millionaire off of it. Now, I can say that there are pros and cons that you would just have to decide if that's what you want to do. If it's something you really want to do, then, you decide, if you want to be a content creator. Now, what brought this conversation up today is because I've been not wanting to see the Netta and Charles thing, but it just stay on my doggone TikTok. I'm so sick of Netta and Charles. But they stay on my TikTok, so that means they making money. They're consistently on my For You page. And no, I don't be looking for them like that. I did yesterday, but most of the time, I don't be looking for them like that. Oh, did I tell y'all we're going to be cooking too? I don't know exactly what I'm cooking. I just got out here some onions, some bell peppers. Oh, God, that's Netta thing, ain't it? Anyways, I got some onions, some bell peppers, and I baked some potatoes, and I pulled out some pepperoni, turkey pepperoni. I guess it's going to be some type of taco. That's the only thing I can think of. Going to fry me up some tortillas, and it's going to be easy. But you'll still hear me working in the background, cutting this stuff up. So if you hear me cutting it up, don't mind me. I'm just doing what I always do. This is my content. This is my niche. This is what I do. Now, content creators are averaging around, it's so hard to know where to start at. And plus it's hot. I try to cut the air off so that y'all can hear me good today. But that air may come back on because it is hot in here. Now, getting to the content creator thing. Content creating ain't for everybody. Not everybody has the patience to edit, to video, to write captions, to take pictures. Everybody don't have that patience. Me, I do. I've always loved taking pictures. That's why, and I love talking. So that's why my niche comes from my talking, singing, music, writing. Any of that is things that I love to do, and that's why I don't complain when I do it. Now, something you may want to know about me: am I making any money on as a content creator? Not really. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok, and I'm on YouTube. I have yet to get monetized on YouTube. By the way, I've got 1 million views, but I haven't got monetized yet. I haven't met the requirements to be monetized on YouTube yet, so I'm not making anything off of that. But I am making something off my other channels, and also, what is the other one? It's a WordPress. I'm also making money off of WordPress, YouTube, not YouTube, but Facebook, and I'm making money off of TikTok when I go live on the live videos. Now, this is the thing. I'm not making enough money to stop doing what I'm doing. Okay? I'm not making enough money to sit back and say, hey, I'm rich, I got it made. Oh, yeah, on Spreaker. I make money off of Spreaker, too. I'm making like pennies and dollars. Pennies and dollars. I made more when I was a writer, to be honest. But now I just talk. And so far, people haven't caught on to what I do. So I'm not getting the views I need. And I'm not really promoting like that. I could, because I be on social media all the time, about all day. But I'm not promoting my channel like that. This podcast pays me, but it's pennies. So it's up to you to decide, if it's worth it for you or not. My check from YouTube was, I want to say, one time I made $14. I have yet to make $20, not YouTube, but Facebook. I have yet to make $20 from Facebook. I've only made $2.45 from TikTok. And from WordPress, I think I may have made like $2 or something. And on this app here, Spreaker, I may clear $10 every 2 to 3 months. It just depends on if they push my stuff out. I might clear it. Other than that, your sister ain't making no money. I just love what I do. It helps me mentally and it helps me physically when I get on and do these podcasts. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I don't complain. The money is a bonus for me because I have another source of income. However, that may not be the case for many of you. It may not be a bonus for you because you may really be trying to get famous, rich and famous. And that's what happened to Ned and Charles. They were trying to get rich and famous and they didn't know the business. You're going to learn real soon that people are not always who they post to be. I remember when I first learned that, I almost cried like a baby. Y'all, I'm putting a little olive oil in this pan because what I'm going to do is saute some onions, but I'm going to leave them wholly cut up. Man, it is, this a hard onion to cut. What the world? I want to leave them like I saw it. I saw this little video thing, and they had the onions. They had them seasoned. They had them oiled, and they looked delicious. And that's why I'm trying to cut me up an onion that looks like that. Oh my goodness! When did onions get this hard to cut? Y'all, we're going to talk about it, but I'm just trying to cut this onion so I can get it over here in the pan and get the oil on it. And we go from here. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this onion. It didn't want to cut right. And I hope it be good. So it turns out that if we listen at what Joe Robinson was saying, him and Charles is finding themselves in a bad, sour situation where they had this social media manager. And the social media saw two slow people who didn't know what they were doing. That's why I say it's important to learn the business. They didn't know what they was doing, and everything he said to them sounded good, and they jumped on it. Oh my God, that sounds like me. When I first broke into the music industry, I did not know everything about the industry. I was new, and by me jumping in like that, I didn't have time to really learn. Now, I did have an education. I had to learn as I went because I got through in the front real quick, with some big names. We're not going to call those names, but I did. And I had to learn as I went, and it was absolutely, y'all, I got up in there, and a majority of time, for the first few years, I had to pretend like I knew what I was doing, even though I didn't. I just fell in line and followed what everybody else was doing. I learned the language. You got to learn language. There's a language that comes with every industry. I had to learn the language of industry, media language, which I had that because I actually went to college for that. And so that was easy. That was the easy part there, learning and picking up on people. I had no problem with that. But if you don't know how to do that, that can be a burden when it comes down to creating content and making your money. You can make money and be so illiterate in what comes next or what you need to do in the steps of making the money that you actually mess yourself up. Now, I should slide this back down on the floor so I can get my seasons in. I don't like for it to be hard to reach my seasons, y'all. Hang in there with me. I gotta put some seasoning on something right quick, and then I'm gonna be right back with y'all. But you gotta be really focused on that. Like, if that's all you want to do, that's how you want to make your money, you got to be mentally stable for it as well. Now, I can't always say for everybody else, but I can say for the ones that I see doing content and they got a lot of followings and they really pushing hard as they can, but they just don't seem to be going nowhere. I would say make sure that you keep your job. I know you're pushing hard to be rich and famous. Until it happens, you need a job. I ran into this with a lot of artists, singers. They wanted to just make money off of doing tours or showing up for appearances, and it don't always work like that. That's not always how it works. They found out the hard way. Oh, y'all, I'm seasoning stuff, so that's why I'm not talking like that. But they found out the hard way that they needed to keep their job, because you may get paid out $10,000 one time for one appearance, but then the next appearance you might have to do for free. You might have to do that appearance for free. And that right there is what gets people. They think that it's the same for every opportunity, but when you're in an industry like content creating and music industry, that it changes up. It's not like going to a 9-to-5 job. Like, if you're a cashier, you know what you're gonna be doing all day long. You're gonna be doing cashier stuff. You know that. If you are if you are a sewer, say you make socks. You know you're going to be sewing socks all day long. That's what you're going to be doing, sewing socks all day long until it's time for you to get off. But content creating don't really have no hours. See, these are the times that you make up your own hours and you make up your own pay and you make up, you make up what you want to charge people. And then sometimes you don't have that opportunity. Sometimes you have to take a good opportunity and you got to take it for free. I had artists who had to come in and they had to work for free, but the opportunity was so great that because they took that one opportunity to work for free, people started booking them off of that. They said, hey, I see them working with such and such a person. Yeah, I'm finna get in on that. So, some opportunities are going to be for free. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It is a thing that you have to be aware of. You cannot take so many gigs for free until you know you don't have any money. Now, that part you can't do. But for the most part, it is a good thing to have all these different opportunities out there. Now, when it comes down to the money part, people aren't going to pay you celebrity prices to come out. Now, I saw when Ned and them were trying to get paid celebrity prices just to show out, come out and be part of something, you know. No, people are not going to do that. You got to actually be a celebrity. And even some of the celebrities do not get paid $10,000 for an appearance. It just depends on who they are. But not everybody gets that $10,000. Depends on who you are, what your status is in the industry. Just like we saw with Joe Netton, you know. I'm going to keep on talking about them. They content now. But just like them, they was out there at the BET Awards. They thought they had arrived. And really, they hadn't. Sure, on social media, they had a little following, but they didn't have like the 10 million followings or 10 million streams. They didn't have that. They made a little money, and it went to their head. It's time for me to turn these onions over. I smell them. They smell good. Yeah, they didn't make it like that. They didn't have all them. They weren't worldwide known like Michael Jackson known. See, when you get like Michael Jackson known, hey, you know you making some money. They making enough money to be comfortable and to do what they need to do to survive. But it wasn't. They shouldn't have never started bragging. I mean, they were bragging on this and bragging on that. And they just did not have it like that. And pretty soon, this is why you don't go into an industry line, because that industry is going to tell on you. Those lies are going to catch up with you, and it's going to tell who you really are. And so they wanted the lifestyle before they actually had the lifestyle. And nothing wrong with wanting a good lifestyle like that. But don't be talking so much. Another thing, you could talk yourself out of opportunities. Now people see how she run her mouth, or he, Netta runs his mouth. They may just lost a lot of bookings because of that. And then again, other people love the drama, so they may have gained bookings because of it. Y'all, I need to go get an egg. I wasn't going to make this, but I'm making some potato patties. That's what I'm going to do. I've never made them before either. Wish me luck. Pretty much so. Don't leave your day job or whatever job you got until you for sure you don't need that job no more. But you know what too? Coming to think about it, Netta and them were picking on people that was on welfare. And the whole time, they ain't got no money themselves like that. $20,000 is not a lot in today's economy. It's not a lot. It doesn't go far. And they went they went to Hollywood bragging about living in a single wide. Nothing wrong with that either. But just know you was out of your level. Because most of those people, yeah, they might be renting, but they, they have their housing situations. Either way it go, if you're going to do this thing called content creating, you got to have thick skin. And I would say to have people, emotional support, to support you, because when you do start falling, when things don't work out right, you will need that emotional support to fall back on, which is friends and family. It's okay to talk to them if you trust them. But what I'm saying right now, it's people losing their mind, and this is why I'm talking about. It's people losing their mind to become content creators because they think that's where the money's at. You know what? Listen, I may not be making much money on there, but I'm having the time of my life. I'm enjoying speaking to y'all. I'm enjoying seeing you comment back and all that. I'm enjoying sharing my life with people who may not have family. And they may come across my content and be like, oh, I feel like she's one of ours, I may feel like family to somebody. But once you get so big-headed and get outside of that, trying to cater to others, because like they were doing, and I'm seeing other content creators doing too, they sitting up there bragging about, oh, I make my money. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm making my money because of the haters. But why are you focused on the haters and you got so many other people are here because they love you? And I'm going to tell myself that too. So many other people are still listening and watching your content because they like the real you. They like you for who you are. They like what you bring to the table. But when you start letting people get in your head, like the way they did, they started putting welfare mothers down, black women down. Black women already have it hard. But when we see a black man putting us down, that just slaps us even harder in the face, because some of us are black mothers. We're black aunties. We're black sisters. And we're getting put down already by society. So no, that doesn't make us feel good to see other black men just because they're gay putting us down. I mean, if you're gay, that's your thing, but don't put us down because we're not living to the standard you think a black woman should live to. And by the way, from what I'm seeing, a lot of people are coming up with their own way of living. And when I look at it, black women don't always live like the way that we are portrayed to be living that you see on social media. Keep in mind, social media is entertainment. Even when it comes down to the educational side of things, it's entertainment. That's what it is. It's entertainment. Gotta get that plate here. That's exactly what it is. It is entertainment. They are there to entertain you. So anytime you get too invested into any one character, you need to step back, because these are characters. And the thing about these characters is they do come with flaws and they do come with personality disorders. That's why you see these people flipping out. Every content creator, sometimes that spirit can fall off on you. You'll want to start being that type of character. Given for example, when we see rappers out here and we see the rappers, they are, they rapping and holding up, guns and things in their videos. Then we see the little kids, they come back and try to imitate what they see. Well, that's the same way it is with content creating. You want to put stuff out there that's going to make the world a better place. Hopefully that's your intentions. But most of the time, people just put things out there just to make the money. And when they focus on the money, that's when they lose the audience. Because then the audience is like, oh, no, They just here for the money. They're not even here for us. That's how it makes them feel. Ooh, yeah, I do got some of these. That's how it makes them feel. So, be mindful. If you're going to be a content creator, be mindful of what you're putting out there. It's going to come back to you or your children or grandchildren. I know everybody ain't good. I saw some satanic stuff on TikTok the other night. Like they had the devil wheel up, and I mean this guy was representing the devil. I was like, oh my goodness. He was representing the devil. And he was not ashamed to say it. He was bold. He was happy. And he was proud to be representing the devil. Now, do I agree with it? No. But you know what I can do? I can stroll past that. So if you're thinking about becoming a content creator, keep in mind that 2% of these creators go on to be billionaires and millionaires. I think it's like 38% go on to be to where they what is the word I'm looking for? 38% may make like around, I'm going to look on the thing. Hold up. Oh, shoot. Y'all give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I'm about to start frying these things. Frying these babies. I've never had a potato pancake like this before. But I'm going to get one today. Okay, so I got a thing here I pulled up on the internet that I can look and tell you a little more about the makings here. Okay. According to ZipRecruiter, salary content creator, July 2024, the average content creator salary in the United States as of June 2024 is $56.06 an hour, or $116,000 per year. Get paid what you're worth. Now that's if you got the following. See? You gotta have the following. And it takes time to build that following. If you don't got a following, don't expect to make that. Some are making around $38,000 to $99,000 a year, $29.80 a year. An hour. And some are like me. We make just enough to buy us some makeup or pay for our apps that we're using or our editing. We're not all rich out here in content creator world. Nope, we're not all rich. But we're having fun at what we do. And I know some of you would probably be like, well, why do something that ain't going to make you no money? It's mentally satisfying. Why this pan won't come on? I'm trying to get this pan on. For me, it's mentally satisfying. That's why. So remember, it's all in your following. If you have following and they don't even like your content, they don't comment on your content, you're still not going to make no money. Let's see. Pros and cons of being a content creator.
According to Push.fm, in conclusion, going live on social media as a content creator offers a unique set of benefits and challenges. While it can enhance engagement, build community, and showcase authenticity, it also comes with technical challenges, performance pressure, and time constraints.
So I would say the pros of being a content creator is you can make extra money, or it can be your sole source of making money. You can meet different people. You can get sponsorships. You can be an affiliate and influencer in marketing. You can get your music or your niche out there, or, your storytelling, your writing. You can get that out there. And you can, bless people with your whatever gift you have. This is the opportunity you get to use your talent. And most of the time, you don't have to even leave from home to do content creating. unless you got like a travel channel. And then even then, there's so many videos out here. Like you could just borrow your video. Don't be taking nobody's work though. But give them credit and things. Do it within the way that you're supposed to do it, so you don't get copyright infringement. The cons of being a content creator. Oh, another pro is you get to travel. Like, you get to travel, you may get free sponsorships to eat here or there. You may get opportunities to go stay in a hotel. You may get opportunities to try on different clothing and what else? You get the opportunity to be somebody else if you want to. This is the time where you create the character, the person you want to be. You create the roles. You are in charge of what you create. And it don't have to be a true life documentary or anything like that. You could be a character. What if you do comedy? You could be one who creates comedy. So you don't have to be... I meant to give that just a splash. And a lot came out. Another pro about being a content creator is people will send you things to try out, things to review. Look at Keith Lee. All he does is food reviews. That's all he does. And he getting paid good. Now, he was at the BET Awards. He was there. Oh, I think my onion is ready. And I don't know, I just tore it apart. It don't look as good as the one I saw on Facebook. Y'all know those Facebook foods that be coming now? See, content creating, a pro too for that is you're helping somebody learn something. Or you're giving somebody a laugh, uplifting somebody's day. Or you're just showing somebody how to get through certain things in life. Mental health. That's why I like being a content creator. Ooh, this is turning so pretty. I like being a content creator because I get to talk to people who may be going through the same things I'm going through. I need to make these a little bigger because I don't plan on sitting here all night with these taters. Uh-oh, and didn't even see that one back there. Now, the downside of being a content creator is that it is time consuming. You got to edit videos. You have to talk to people. That if you're a shy person and you don't usually talk to people, now that's going to throw you in the front where you're the main character. Unless you get somebody to play your parts that you want. Other than that, now you're thrown in the front. If you're an introvert, introverts don't like to really go out and do much. But every now and then, they do pop videos. We can pop videos and we recover quickly from that. But if we have to go in person and do the meeting and greeting and stuff, whoo-hoo, it might take us a while to recover after that. Another con is you may not make the money that you think you're going to make. In your mind, somebody might be done hyped you up that you can do exactly what they did. But they ain't telling you that they had help. They ain't telling you that they paid others. They paid somebody to help them get where they at. From when I'm just sitting around the house talking, I don't talk like this all day long. This is my podcast voice. This is not who I am all day long. I know people want to believe that they're just being them, but no. You see us in person and see if we be the same way. Nope. Something about us changes. Oh, I hope these potato tacos. I mean, not potato tacos. I don't know. Am I still doing the tacos? I may just cook 2 tortillas. Because right now, these little patties are looking good. And if they taste good as they look, I will be making more of these. Another con for content creating is you may have to spend time away from your family. You know why some music artists didn't make it to be rich? Because they chose to stay with their family instead of spending time away. That is... Why does this smell like fish? That's another con for you. Oh, what is getting on me? That you may have to spend time away from the family in order to create the outcome that you want from your content. Something smells like fish. I hope it's not these wires. Lord, I pray it's not these wires. But I didn't smell it till I picked up the paper towel. Maybe something wasted on it. So you make the determination what you want to do. It's your life. It's your content. You choose what and who you want to be online. That's how I'm going to start ending this. It's all up to you. Just make sure you have a tough mindset, that you go in with an open mind. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself freaking out. You may find yourself in a state of mental depression, a series of depressions going on. Because you may be thinking that, things are going to be good, and that because that one video went viral, it may blow your head up and have you thinking that, hey, now the rest of your videos are going to go viral. And that's not true. I had several videos on TikTok that did go viral, but it didn't bring me any money, and it was good that it went viral, but at the same time, that it takes patience. Now, I'm going to say this for the sake of being the bigger person. Now, I do wish Charles and Netta the best in their content creating, and that they do learn the business, because I wouldn't want nobody talking down on my business. But in order for them to get to a place where they can learn the business and make money off of it, they've got to let somebody help them, because the blind cannot lead the blind. Listen, if you don't know what you're doing, then you can't help somebody else. The whole time I was fiddling my way through the music industry, I was learning, because I was asking questions and I was letting people help me along the way. And now I'm pretty much good at it. It's just not a job for me. I was telling on my other podcast, Hello Life, if you haven't tuned in and listened to that about cleaning and mental health, you need to go listen to it. Go start cleaning something with me. But I was saying on there, I'm retired. I actually have been retired since 1998. I retired off an injury that happened to me. And so when you see me doing content creating, that's the extra for me. That's the thing that keeps me going and keeps me sharing my world with other people. So yeah, find you in it all. And when things don't work out, try something else. Because if one niche might not work, or better yet, now this is something that I was told when I first started in radio. I did not like certain music I was playing, and I was like, I don't like that song. And one of the other DJs, the veteran DJ that was there with me working, he was like, well, you're not playing for you. You're playing for an audience. The thing you don't like may be what they actually love. So the content that you throw to the back may be the content that needs to come to the front in order to get that audience in your hands like you want them to. that may be it. Some of you may be doing away with good content just because you feel like your hair don't look right or your body don't look right. And I can tell you, people relate to things that are relatable to them. We all sit around the house in these chairs. When you see them grandmas and grandpas on there and they talking to their family members, people like watching things like that. That's why they have so many views, because so many people want families. They wish their families act like that. And then some people see their family, similarities between their family and that family that's on that content. You just never know. Y'all, let me taste this tater thing right quick. And I'm going to tell y'all if y'all need to cook this or not. I'm going to tell you. Let me taste it. I got to blow it. If these are good, I would recommend that you cook them. If not, I ain't even going to give you the recipe. No, I need to stop because I just said the one thing I might not like, you may actually like. Ooh, that's good. Okay, let me tell you what I did. I took some baked potatoes. I took the inside out of the tater. I added some seasonings to it. Some olive oil, onion powder, garlic powder, Italian, basil, seasoning salt, a little cayenne pepper. Cajun, however y'all say it. And these little babies are good. And I spooned them out into this skillet and fried them down in this olive oil. And lately I've been into spicy food, so I may add some more spice to this. Yeah. Okay, y'all. So I hope that I served you well on this evening. And I'm finna get off of here and eat. But listen, if you're going to create content, be ready for the good, the bad, the ugly, and just take it as it comes. Don't quit your job. If you're not making enough money to sustain your living, then don't quit your job, because you will be homeless. You will find yourself begging on the internet for people to give you money. And people just ain't doing it no more because so many have done it. We just burn out on giving. On giving to people unless we sit in person firsthand. A lot of people are burnt out on the giving now. And that's bad because we're supposed to be givers regardless of what. But I would say just be careful who you give to. And because not everybody is really in a position where they need that money. Some people, that's just their niche. That's just how they make their money is through. It's another form of panhandling. So you got to watch out for that. If they're not giving you something back in return, or you just really want to give, just be careful. There's still a lot of crooks and scams out here. That's another con of being a content creator. It's a lot of cons out. A lot of people, scams out here. A lot of people are still, they're calling themselves managers or they're calling themselves booking agents, and really they are not. Pay attention to paperwork. Look, investigate them as if they your man. The same way some of us ladies investigate our men to see if they doing anything behind our back from back in the day. I don't do it no more, but yeah, I do still do it. Who am I kidding? You got to do it these days because you never know who you're getting. So you got to investigate. Investigate these people. Make sure they are who they say they are. Who are some of their clients? Oh, we need to just have a talk on that. I got a whole nother channel, y'all, that's an entrepreneur podcast. And maybe I'll talk about it on there. So when y'all see it come up, I think that'll be some good things. And it will refresh my mind, too, because I haven't talked about some of these things in a long time. So they give me the opportunity to refresh. Peace, love, and happiness. I gotta go. Love y'all.